Sports is brought to you by All Out Auto Repair, home of the $46 Saskatchewan and $66 Alberta Safety Inspection. Your complete automotive repair.
Moses, it was a big day for some local boys with the WHL draft, and we got to catch up with one of them who was drafted and doesn't have to go too far for his new team.
No, he doesn't. And you know what? It's any type of day that you get to go and get drafted, whether it be, you know, I guess the NHL, WHL, you name it. It's certainly a historic day. And for Lloydminster hockey, there are bright signs to come. As we reported yesterday, Lloydminster minor hockey saw tremendous success at the WHL Bantam Draft. 4 local boys were drafted, the second highest in the city's total in their history. Emmett Murphy has more on the first of those players that was picked, 15-year-old Andrew Koep.
When the Edmonton Oil Kings selected Koep in the second round, 40th overall, he became the fastest drafted local player since the year he was born, when Scotty Hartnell was taken 7th overall by Prince Albert.
Didn't really matter. It was just the whole point of going in the draft was a big deal. But lots of more hard work coming forward now.
His work begins with fine-tuning his scoring touch and working on adding some bulk to his 5'7", 140-pound frame.
I'll probably just keep working on shooting and foot speed, getting quicker, and hopefully lots of strength training, get bigger and stronger.
Koep's always been a gifted scorer, finishing second in league goals this year, but he's been working hard on adding new dimensions to his game.
Working on little things, blocking shots, winning face-offs. He had all the little stats going, and it was good to get to know how to play two sides of the puck, not just shooting the puck, but playing for the team.
He's always been the kid that wants to be pushed harder. He wants to be the kid that gets challenged more. He wants to be put in positions that put more pressure on him so that he could become a more all-around player.
Andrew Koep scored 40-plus goals this year. Only had 1 through the first 4 games, but led our team in block shots. Took every face-off. He was asked to be more defensively responsible, and no complaints whatsoever, and he really carried the forward group.
Koep was in English class when he found out that he was drafted. The new Oil Kings said he would have preferred to have been at home with family, but did have family over after school to celebrate. Koep plans on playing with the midget AAA Bobcats next season. Emmett Murphy, Newcap Sports.
Well, certainly Andrew is going places. Speaking of which, he was a member of the Northeast team that won the Alberta Cup last weekend, which was also coached by Kyle Tapp. He arrived this week after coaching the Team Northeast to their first title since 2004 with a 5-3 win over Team South in Lethbridge. Now, this was Tapp's second stint as coach for Northeast after finishing 7th the year before. Tapp says it was an eye-opener, which helped them this time around.
I was humbled last year, thinking I could cram a whole bunch of stuff down their throat, and that I was such a good teacher that I could teach it to them. Well, we were able to teach it to them, but what we forgot about was the pressure of the tournament and the attention that the kids on the ice were thinking about what they wanted me to do rather than actually playing the game. So that's really where we learned this year.
Well, he certainly did a great job there. Moving on to the gridiron. It's never too late for football season, and the Lloyd Comp Barons are getting a jump start in 2012 with a spring minicamp for quarterbacks and receivers.
So this is a time where we can get just with smaller group and work on those fundamentals that sometimes you just kind of leave out when you got the big group of the team or together. So working on those fundamentals is huge.
About 25 players are participating in the minicamp. The team has had a good mixture of grade 9s and 11s, and that bodes well for the team's success.
QB, we're looking really good. We got grade 12 coming back, who we believe is going to do a lot of great things for us this year. And as far as receiver, we got some guys that can make plays, and we're looking forward to getting them the football. And I think as you see the numbers out there, we're going to have a pretty good depth.
Quarterback Duke Young will be in his senior year next year, unable to train due to a back injury he suffered during the basketball provincials. The two-sport athlete came out to minicamp anyways to help out the younger QBs.
It's good to be here to show the guys that you got to come even if you're sick or ill or anything's wrong. And here I'm just doing my best to show some of the new guys how it is.
It's been a long time since the Barons have held a minicamp, but the players are responding nicely.
It's actually really good that we're doing this because there's a lot of new stuff we need to learn this year. There's a lot of new plays that we have to get used to them. We got to be able to run them with perfection, and there can be no room for error.
Seeing how many younger kids we have coming out and just perfecting and teaching a couple of weeks earlier than we can, which will put us at an edge above other teams.
The camp will continue until next week, with the full training camp set to take place on May 14th.
That's your first look at sports. Peter will have your weather details next.
That's all the time we have tonight. Have a great weekend.
Good night.
Wardrobe consultations and clothing provided by Cliff Rose for Clothes.